So Obama says he's going to change a lot. One thing he said he's going to close Guantanamo. For some reason, he couldn't do it really quickly. He said, like, his first day in office, okay, we'll close it within a year. Okay, maybe it takes time to fill out the forms or something. Then there's a question of where to put the detainees. There seems to be a weird thing about whether or not we're giving them trials, because what helped to prompt this video is an article I read from Glenn Greenwald. It's a Salon. I'll put up a link. And apparently, we've decided that, well, first off, I mean, he's been talking about this for a while, Mr. Greenwald. And I consider him a very good journalist for being as thorough as he's been and sticking to these important topics. First off, that under Obama, mind you, not Bush, Obama. Well, Bush did a lot of the same things, but nevertheless, under Obama, not everyone's getting trials. There have been statements made to the effect of, like, well, there's some people that, you know, it would be hard to convict them, so they won't be getting a trial. Like, the frick does that mean? Hard to convict them? Did you consider that maybe they're hard to convict because they're innocent? Huh? Is that so, like, weird in your mind? Is that, you know, look, there have been actual trials of actual terrorists, okay? Timothy McVeigh. It's a very, well-known thing. The guy killed, what, like 200 people or something? Something crazy? And then we put him on a freaking trial. And then he was convicted and went to jail and he got executed. That's what we do. I understand when the bullets are flying through the air, it's hard. But, like, you know, you throw a guy in a cell and then eventually, like, okay, we get around to the trial part. But apparently we only give trials to the people we know we can convict. What does conviction mean? It means you go to jail, right? What does not having a trial mean? It means you're in jail already and you're staying there, regardless of, you know, what a judge might think about the evidence or lack thereof. Obama, what are you doing? I thought you were going to be different than Bush. Remember? He's different in some ways. He's declared we're not torturing. Technically, Bush also said, you know, we don't torture, and then there was a little waterboarding thing. Here's the weird thing. With things like this, not necessarily everyone getting a trial bit, I found myself doubting the rest of Obama's statements anywhere in the subject matter. Like I mentioned earlier, the closing the secret CIA prisons. And I have to think to myself, are they closed? Like, would we know? And I really hate that feeling of doubting freaking Obama. Isn't he freaking Obama? Remember this? Hope and change. I still think he's better than Bush, overall. A good degree. Yeah, but some of the stuff is just not living up to, at least not at the moment, living up to what it ought to be. Now, I've heard the administration assert that even if a guy gets a trial and is acquitted, is found innocent, if Obama wants to throw him in jail, he can do it anyway. I'm going to say that again. They've asserted that even if a man is acquitted of all charges, is found to be completely innocent, we can still throw him in jail because we freaking feel like it. I'm sorry. That's dang near dictatorial. That's scary. I mean, I don't see Barack Obama, like, I don't know, nabbing, you know, random conservatives off the street or something, or, you know, like like taking it, just grab like the whole executive board of Fox News and throw them in jail or something. Oh, you can't criticize me anymore or something. Oh no, thank goodness we haven't seen that. But frick it, you don't just put someone in jail because you freaking feel like it for freaking ever. I understand, okay, we've got some intelligence report over it, they're about to set off a bomb, and we send in a dude, and we capture the dude, and we throw him in jail. Again, that's the bullets through the air scenario. Oh, okay, and then eventually we have a trial. We're telling you can't necessarily get a trial in the first place, like ever. And if you do, we don't actually have to listen to it, like ever. This is not technically new, actually. Bush had all sorts of similar things. But I thought, I thought it would be new. I thought we would have stuff which is further divorced from the old thing of 8 years. Human rights and so forth. Now, we've ended torture. At least, I'm told we've ended torture. I find it hard to fully trust anything. I have not heard anything about prosecutions for those who committed torture. Obama's skirted that entirely. Apparently wants to ignore various sins committed by this country. I don't know, what's he doing that for? Political reasons, maybe? Maybe he feels, he wants to come with bipartisanship, and if the Republicans did a lot of crap, and, just putting a lot of Republicans, on trial might make the country angry or something. Or maybe there's even some Democrats that could be implicated in this. He doesn't want to implicate them. It's a slightly darker tone to it. I don't know what his motives are in this. I mean, couldn't you say something like, okay, we're gonna have a review board. They're gonna look at all the war on terror procedures, and they're gonna go over everything. They're gonna take a year, and they're gonna come up with a nice way to fix everything and make sure we have safety, but we give people their rights. Cause you gotta understand, there's a reason we have these rights and so forth. That's what makes America great. Hello? I mean, if we lose all sense of justice and liberty in pursuit of our own defense, then we become unworthy of defense. Like, we would just be some random powerful nation, out for its own good and nothing else. We're supposed to stand for the people and all that. Remember this? Look, I'm not talking about a 100% betrayal of American values and everything's going to collapse. People like to do that. They're like, and this is the end of America. Oh, look, we've done horrible stuff like this before. A lot of people admire FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt as a president. And he had Japanese internment camps. If you're Japanese, you get thrown in basically jail, because, you were Japanese, and everyone hated the Japanese because we were at war with them. Not like every Japanese person, by definition, is working for Japan. That would be stupid. Some of them actually loyal to America. Hello?